welcome to my freak show. Let's discuss the finale of AHS Delicate, the Auteur. Spoiler warning. And if you want, stay tuned to the end because I will be continuing AHS content, new reviews for new shows, reactions, and it will all be at the end. Huge shout out to renewing channel member Blaze.
Blaze is motherfucking back.
This episode begins with a flashback to 2019 when Anna and Siobhan meet at an infertility support group. Siobhan refers Anna to Dr. Hill and they become besties. And excuse me, Siobhan says that women can't write their own horror. Rita Mae Brown, a female, wrote the Slumber Party Massacre. That's all I gotta say. We go back to the present. Anna is being placed in the ambulance and Dex is there because Siobhan called him. On the way to the hospital, Ivy reveals herself and kills Kamal. Rip Kamal. Dex, totally shocked at this, is trying to help Anna because the baby is coming. But the baby takes off Dex's hand. Oh my God, I just loved it. And we flash back again to Siobhan and Dr. Hill together. And we see how she made him do her bidding. Now back to the present. Ivy stops the ambulance and shoves Dex's amputated hand into his mouth, and he dies by choking on his own hand. Guys, I don't know. That was just so cool, and I really fucking love that part. I adored it. The ambulance pulls into a garage parking and turns into a table with Anna on top. The witches surround her while Ivy helps Anna give birth. And the whole time, Anna is clutching her Oscar award. And I loved it when the baby was born and Ivy sings Baby Not Mine to it, because that was the song that was used in Evil Dead Rise when the mom sang it to her kids. I enjoyed that connection. Now, the women won't let Anna hold her baby because they tell her she chose the Oscar over her baby. Anna gets upset and tries to get up, and they spray her with the spray and wrap her eyes with the silk mask from the gifting event from episode 8. And Anna takes a little afterbirth nap. And when she wakes, Anna is paralyzed. The witches surround Anna while holding those summer day dolls. They tell her that the hormones, the sprays, the lipstick, the B12, everything, that was all just a way to integrate Anna into like their group. I really enjoyed this part because Sonia even asks Nicolette, why did she put the pickles and the ice cream in the fridge? And Nicolette replies, fuck you. It's like the writers actually watched our reviews and read the comments and they addressed it in this episode. Now they take Anna to Siobhan, where she presents Anna with a choice. Either join the coven for a long life, beauty, power, all that stuff, or not. And then she'll just grow old and die. Siobhan had Nicolette around Anna from infancy so they could raise a perfect vessel. And this is when Dex's dad comes in with Felix the cat. Siobhan reveals that they were her spies. And she says that she only gets it on with the most depraved men that she could find. And that was Dex's dad. She hooked up with Dex's dad a long time ago and they had babies, and they had a bunch of creatures, but they actually had one human baby, and that was Dex. So they made Virginia raise baby Dex, and they put Dex and Anna together to make their perfect creature. And Siobhan admits to being Dex's mother. Guys, I am so pissed at this because when I did the preview breakdown for episode 8, I missed Margaret in the stands. And in that time, I was writing the script for Siobhan is Dex's mother. And I didn't put the video out so that way I could put out the one about Margaret being in the stands and being the one that I missed in that preview breakdown as a huge clue. I am absolutely kicking myself right now because if I would have put that video out, it would have been one theory out of all of them that I did that would have actually been right. Siobhan also reveals that the egg that was used for Anna's baby was Siobhan's. So the baby is 3/4 Siobhan and 1/3 her son, Dex. Fucking ew. Now, Anna wants to hold the baby, but Siobhan tells her that she can only hold him if she joins their group. Either way, If she doesn't, she'll always have her Oscar award. And then they wheel Anna into a room with baby bassinets, and they've got babies actually in them. The babies have a tube attached to them, feeding them blood for nourishment. I got such hotel vibes there. And even more when Siobhan gathers her coven. Okay, she refers to her ladies, I guess I should say her group because I don't think they're a coven anymore. Siobhan refers to her group as delegates. They gather and Siobhan kills Ivy for killing her son, Dex. And I really enjoyed that moment because Siobhan did it with her glove that had the nails at the end. Again, such Countess Hotel vibes. I really enjoyed that. Now, it was a nice shocking moment because I thought Ivy was right when she said that no one wanted to hear Dex ever speak again. But, you know, a mother's demon ancestral love, I guess, is powerful. Ivy says that she killed the twin that Anna carried and her own daughter Addie for Siobhan. But Siobhan still kills Ivy Countess style. Now, Talia asks if Ivy will resurrect, and Siobhan replies she doesn't need to and presents the coven with Dex's testicles. So, Siobhan has the power of resurrection. We know that for a fact. I wonder why she didn't resurrect Dex. Was it maybe even she hated him too and just literally couldn't deal with him anymore and just is only keeping his reproductive part instead? So Siobhan plans to get all of the women in the group pregnant with Dex's sperm, and that is so fucking gross that I almost puked, guys. And I have to say, I really fucking miss this kind of AHS. Bravo to them on their grossness. Bravo, bravo, bravo. The witches plan to repopulate the world with their monsters and change it for the greater good. Siobhan and Dex's kids will be the strongest and the leaders. Men will be the subservient ones and women will rule the world. Which, side note, why does Anna give birth to a boy? Why didn't they make her have a girl? Meh. Siobhan says that she is the auteur, the one who runs the world. Now, she gives the baby to Anna to hold, and Anna accepts the child. She sees the baby, and her gasters are flabbered, guys. It's a little tiny monster that we can't see except for its monster hand. Now, Anna nurses it, but the teeth are very sharp, making it painful, and it sounds painful as fuck. Siobhan says that she and Anna are now blood-bound together. And for some reason, Siobhan took Anna to a mirror. She said that Anna needed to watch herself for the first time nurse the baby, but in my opinion, this is where the finale took a first wrong turn. It just didn't make sense for me, in my head, for Siobhan to take her to the mirror and away for the witches who were chatting around the blood cooler while working. Now, Anna sings to the baby while Siobhan goes to get something, and in the mirror, Addie appears. She prays to Hestia, getting Anna to do the same. Siobhan returns, and Addie and Anna pray to Hestia together. Addie tells Anna that only light can snuff out the dark. Siobhan is literally shook like she just got hit with a hard case of explosive diarrhea and instantly ages into her senior years and into oblivion. And afterwards, Anna can walk again. The mirror is cracked, which represents the fact that the spell is now broken on Anna, and the monster that was in her arms is now gone. Now, Anna finds the raven hat on the ground and she places it on her head. She hears her baby crying and goes to find it in this beautiful, bright room. There's no more ravens, there's no Dex's dad, there's no nothing. No more voices in the hall, nothing. There's a spider on the baby and Anna squishes it, and in the background we hear someone praise Hestia and Satan as Anna grabs the Oscar award from the bookshelf in the baby's room. And the show ends as the baby calms in Anna's arms as she holds her baby and the Oscar. I'm sure my opinion is probably not going to align with everyone, but this is how I think about the season finale. It was strong enough for the main characters to metaphorically cross a bridge of death and survive, only for the bridge to fall after the last person steps foot on safe ground. Meaning the finale lacked risk. It stayed safe while wrapping the ending with Siobhan and a nice little bow with the happily ever after kind of ending. However, the cinematography, the music, and the entire tone of the season gave it a fairy tale type of vibe. So this ending absolutely seemed to fit the show that they gave us. The finale did end up appearing in 3 sections and giving us a lot of answers that we wanted. It was Anna in the ambulance, giving birth, and then with Siobhan. The finale was Anna in this white fairy tale kind of a dress, defeating the Wicked Queen in black, Siobhan, with help from Hestia. And while we're left with an ambiguous ending, it's one of hope and light. But that's not what I wanted. I wanted a dark ending with Anna joining the coven and being the mother of a monster. For me, the finale was going just fine until Siobhan was easily defeated with a chant someone could have figured out in the 1,000 years of her existence. Guys, we only knew about Siobhan for 9 episodes, and the way to defeat her was revealed in that 9th episode. I interpreted the ending of Addie that she died as a white witch, and therefore her power from Hestia is stronger than the darkness that is Siobhan. Sure, that's fine. I get what the show wanted the viewers to know, but as a longtime viewer, I craved a little something more. For example, it would have been badass if Siobhan was indeed Lilith in a new form. Or maybe this had all been in Anna's head. It was a mental disorder like DID. Or Mallory and Coco were really the Ashleys and intervened to save Anna and the baby and killed Siobhan. Or maybe they didn't even destroy Siobhan fully. Maybe they just weakened her and she threatened revenge against Anna. Maybe just even a small fight between Siobhan and Addie. Something else other than a season tied in a fairy tale bow. Now, I didn't mind the fact that the future of Anna and the group of ladies was left up to question. Anna is wearing the green spiked heels and the raven's headpiece as the episode ends. So I speculate that Anna is now in charge of the group, and it's now up to her to find power and long life through worshiping Hestia. And once Anna achieves that power, she can begin recruiting new members for her Hestia group, practicing light magic and banishing the dark. At this point, I am conflicted. The finale was a great end for the type of show AHS created in wanting to draw in a new, younger audience, but it seems like they forgot the die-hard fans that still watch the show, hoping for it to return to its former glory. To me, every season is like my child, and I love them all differently. But now that the season is over, I want to go back and rewatch the season to get a better view of it. As of now, I'm not sure if the finale was wasted potential or fucking brilliant. This season was like a twisted fairy tale filled with greed, sex, money, power, and tons of drama. And all of it with what we thought was witches. That doesn't sound bad at all. And though I wanted more of an edge to the season, I absolutely got what I wanted when the witches ate the placenta, they killed Addie, we got Ivy's traumatic delivery, and the brutality of the women being what they were. The season had lots of gore, and I enjoyed as hell watching Dex die. And knowing Dex's unknown incest with his mother, Siobhan, just felt like old times with AHS. Felt like renewing again with a friend. Emma Roberts and Kim Kardashian were one of the many highs this season. I felt they had great chemistry together and always looked forward to their scenes. Dex was a complex character that ended up being more than just a hateful asshole. Like Anna, Dex was a pawn in Siobhan and his dad's game of creating a new race of humans. His parents certainly explain a lot about Dex's negative traits. Though there were, some good things about him. He genuinely loved Addie and wanted to be his own person, away from his hateful father. But Siobhan made sure that he could never escape. And as I predicted, Miss Preacher was killed off screen in a previous episode. I am glad that we know her fate, but I wish Miss Preacher would have lived and perhaps maybe been involved in helping Anna escape Siobhan. There were also the moments where Anna was sprayed in the face with the mist and then her eyes were covered with the face mask from episode 8. The witches, they held the summer day dolls, taunting Anna that the dolls were what Siobhan did to Anna. Those were really nice moments in actually trying to connect the dots that we wanted in the final episodes. Maybe I can even forgive 2 flashbacks in the finale. I know they were minute, but they weren't very important. They should have been in earlier episodes. So I'm not going to count against them. Lastly, when Siobhan started to tremble at the Hestia chant, I sat up in the bed and I low-key said, No. But when she started to age and then dissipate, I straight up shouted no, because I felt cheated. I had flashbacks to The Wizard of Oz, my favorite movie, and the witch being defeated with just a bucket of water. Did that mean that the witch never showered? What did she do when it rained? Did she ever brush her teeth? I had so many questions on how just a bucket of water could have killed this woman. And then I had flashbacks to Mallory killing Michael Langdon, the Antichrist, with an SUV. Guys, we got Michael Langdoned. So I think it's more than fair, in my opinion, to give this season finale a rank of a 7. What do you guys rank the finale? 1 is the worst, 10 is the best. Now remember, this won't be my final AHS video, as I will be breaking down AHS Delicate and giving you news and reviews on AHS Stories and AHS Season 13. And I will be reviewing other shows such as 9/11 and other content that you suggest. So there's plenty of more content on the way right after this review. Weekly Wednesday live streams are every single Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Beyond the Horror, my unofficial American Horror Story after show, is Thursdays at 7 p.m. Beyond the Horror, wrapping up the entire season of AHS Delicate, is on Monday, April 29th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Guys, before I end the video and ask you to subscribe and like, I just want to give you all a special shout out and thank you. Thank you all for going through this journey with me of American Horror Story Season 12. Season 12. Most of you have been here since Coven, Roanoke, Apocalypse. I'm just so grateful that you still come back and view my content, that you leave good comments, and that you care about what I produce, and that you like the stuff that I put out. I have to say, I do a lot of this because I enjoy making this stuff for you so I can talk with you guys. Maybe it sounds silly, but I get a lot of joy from conversing with you guys and talking about our favorite show. So I want to say, my channel would be nowhere near what it is right now without you. You just watching helped my channel. And to those of you out there who liked, subscribed, became channel members, Patreons, left a kind comment, I saw everything, and y'all are the best. Thank you so much for your constant support of my channel. I will absolutely continue it and will not let you down. I love you all, and thank you again for this support. Now, if you liked the video, please make sure to like it. Subscribe for more great content. And if you want to support the channel further, please consider becoming a channel member or a Patreon. You get tons of rewards for just $1. Links are all in the description, including to Beyond the Horror, the final wrap-up on Monday, April 29th. Thank you all so much for watching and going through Season 12 with me. Y'all are all the best. I love you, and beware of sexy Siobhan.
Yeah, bitch.